Hi, and welcome to Financial Minds Meet the Experts. I'm your host, Jaime Agostino. As you know, on this podcast, we're joined by experts who talk about topics, trends, and themes that credit union professionals need to know about. Today, we're joined by ShaDonte Butler, Community Investment Relationship Manager for the Federal Home Loan Bank of Atlanta, to discuss the Affordable Housing Program. ShaDonte, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Would you mind sharing just a little bit about yourself with our audience?
Sure, absolutely. Good afternoon, and thank you so much for having me today. So again, my name is ShaDonte Butler. My long title at the bank is Community Investment Relationship Manager. I have had the pleasure of working here at the Federal Home Loan Bank for 15 years now. Hard to believe it's been that long. Time flies when you're having fun, but in my role, I have the pleasure of working with our members, helping you all take advantage of our affordable housing fund. So definitely an enjoyable role. And again, I'm so happy to be here today to talk with you about the programs that we offer.
All right. Well, let's get started. So can you tell me or explain what the FHLB Bank Affordable Housing Program is?
Absolutely. So, and some of you may know this already, but at each Federal Home Loan Bank, so we are one of 11 Federal Home Loan Banks, each Federal Home Loan Bank is required to allocate 10% of its net earnings every year to affordable housing. For the last couple of years, largely because of the need out in the market, we've allocated 15% of our net earnings to affordable housing. And so what that means, excited to announce that this year for the Federal Home Loan Bank of Atlanta, we have allocated over $100 million to support affordable housing through our members. So definitely a fun time to be in the affordable housing space here at the Federal Home Loan Bank. And the programs that we offer, that $100 million this year will primarily be split into a couple of different buckets. So one program that we offer is what we call our AHP General Fund. And I always say this is what addresses, in my mind, the affordable housing inventory side. So that program allows our members to partner with developers that are providing affordable housing, whether it's single family, multifamily, supportive housing, but essentially applying for up to $1 million per project through a competitive application process. So the timing, right now, our application round for this year is currently open, so we're actively taking applications for that program. And that program, the AHP General Fund, 55 of that over $100 million will go for that program this year.
Okay.
The other part of what we offer addresses borrowers or home buyers that are looking to purchase a home. So we also offer home ownership products that help potential home buyers that are looking to purchase a home by providing funds that can really address what oftentimes is the largest barrier for potential home buyers, which is accumulating the money they need for their down payment and their closing costs. So we have programs to help first-time home buyers. We have a program to help what we call community partners. So those that work in education and healthcare and police officers and firefighters. We also have a program for a little bit different. It's not a purchase program, but a program called the Community Rebuild and Restore product. And that one, I always say, is one of those products you hope you don't need because it's designed to help homeowners that have been impacted by major disaster declarations. So hurricanes, things of that nature, offering $10,000 to do repairs for homeowners that have been impacted by those types of disasters. So that's the other part of what we offer. So over $40 million this year allocated to those programs, and that money is first come, first served. So that means as our members identify borrowers that are eligible, they're able to submit applications on their borrower's behalf, and we'll continue to take applications this year until we use up that full $40 million.
Okay. So how do these programs work?
So, and depending on which program you're looking to access, they do work a little differently. So the first one that I talked about, the AHP General Fund, is more of a defined application period. So for this year, for instance, we started taking applications in late June. will accept applications until for this year, July 29th, but that time frame does vary from year to year. Okay. And so what will happen is because that program is competitive, once those applications are submitted, we'll start to do our underwriting and our review. And then later this year, we'll announce which organizations or which projects have been awarded funds.
Okay.
The home ownership programs, we started taking applications earlier this year. And again, they're first come, first served. So as members identify applications or borrowers that may qualify, they're able to submit applications on those borrowers' behalf. And then again, we'll continue taking those applications until we use up the full $40 million allocation for this year.
Okay. So how can credit unions get started, and what are the requirements, I guess, of the credit union?
So really the main requirement is that the credit unions are members of FHLB Atlanta. So these are funds that we make available through our member financial institutions. So in order to participate, you do have to be a member of FHLB Atlanta, but from there, the rest is easy. So for the home ownership products, there is a quick registration process that we're happy to walk you through that gives you access to the program. And then for the general fund, where they're partnering with developers, that program is really led more by the developers because they're doing the heavy lifting in terms of the application process, but they do have to partner with one of our members in order for the application to be considered. So as I said, it's pretty easy to access funds under both programs, but the key thing is you must be a member of FHLB Atlanta, but from there, the rest is easy. We can make the process easy for you.
All right. Are you able to highlight the benefits of these programs for the members of the credit union?
Sure. So, and there are a couple of things I would highlight there. I would say, first of all, we always view these products as tools in the toolkit to help our members. We know that our members are critical in their communities in terms of meeting the needs. And so we're always looking to make sure that we're providing products that help our members serve ultimately their customers and meet the needs of their communities and the members they serve. And I would also say we hope these products are designed to really help increase lending opportunities as well. So these products, we always say to our members, these are your funds that you're making available in your communities, so our members are able to be creative in terms of marketing these products, coming up with their own creative names, their own creative branding, and really getting the benefit from a marketing perspective. And that's what we certainly encourage. So we do offer things like customizable brochures to make it easy for our members to be able to take advantage of these programs. But ultimately, we hope that, again, these programs help our members address needs in their community and at the same time helping them to bring in additional lending opportunities and ultimately grow their businesses as well.
All right. If a credit union is interested in learning more, where can they get more information, or who should they contact to get started? So
absolutely. I feel free to contact me. I'm always happy to work with members to help them take advantage of these programs. And also, I would say for each of you, if you're members of FHLB Atlanta, you have an assigned relationship manager. So you can also reach out to your relationship managers and they can help you with the process as well. But again, our goal is to make sure that the money we have available, as many of our members as possible are taking advantage of those funds. So we are happy to do anything that we can to help make sure you're able to do that.
All right. And for any credit unions that maybe, aren't members of the Atlanta FHLB, can they work with others?
So yes, and membership is based on where your credit union is chartered. But if you are chartered in another Federal Home Loan Bank district, then you can we all have various affordable housing programs that we offer. So I definitely encourage you to take a look at what your Federal Home Loan Bank may be offering. Again, we all have similar products in terms of the program for developers, the general fund, as well as the down payment assistance program. Some of the operational pieces may be different, but I would certainly encourage you to consider what your Federal Home Loan Banks have to offer.
All right. What additional information would you like to share today about the affordable housing programs?
Sure. And there's one product that I would like to talk about as well that we're pretty excited about this. So we have our board of directors is really focused on making sure, as I mentioned earlier, that we're using our funds to meet members and help serve their communities. So we launched a new product in June. It's called our Workforce Housing Plus program. And this is where our board allocated $10 million to help address, again, the home ownership needs that we're seeing in our district. So the other products that we talked about are primarily designed to serve low to moderate income home buyers. And what we're seeing in today's market with interest rates where they are, home prices where they are, there are some that may be above that low to moderate income definition, but they still need help purchasing a home. So this Workforce Housing Plus program addresses that need. It allows our members to access up to $500,000 per institution to help home buyers that are above our normal limits up to 120% of the area median income when you're looking at that borrower's household income. So that makes a pretty significant difference in terms of potential borrowers that our members are able to serve. So again, we're really excited to be able to offer that product this year. It's something that our members have been asking for, and we appreciate our board of directors allocating that additional money this year. And so we're really excited to be able to offer that program, and we've received an overwhelmingly positive response to that from our members. So just want to make sure that our audience knows that program is available as well.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. Any final thoughts for our listeners?
I would just say, again, thank you for your time. Thank you for the opportunity to talk about these programs. We certainly hope if you have questions or want to explore these programs a little bit more, that you would feel free to reach out to us. And again, just looking forward to working with you and helping you take advantage of these available funds. All
right. Thank you so much. This episode of Financial Minds Meet the Experts is brought to you by Defense Storm. Viso Financial has teamed up with Defense Storm, a financial institution cybersecurity solutions provider, to help credit unions build defense strategies and enforce them through twofold security and fraud services. These services offer features like real-time alerts with fraud risks, when fraud risks are identified, a comparative analysis of online financial risks, dark web intelligence and additional threat resources, and 24/7 access to support personnel who will act as an extension of your internal security team. Learn all about Defense Storm and this solution and how it can benefit your credit union by visiting Viso Financial's website at www.vfccu.org under the Additional Services tab. Thank you so much for listening, and make it a great day.